Long time ago, in a quiet village of Papondeti, NYAKACH sub-county, Kisumu County, there lived a mysterious man by the name OMIERI. Shortly after the man died, a huge python that was about 5.3 meters long and weighed about 74 kilograms was sighted brooding over her eggs next to the Dala, the homestead of OMIERI. The villagers started speculating that the mysterious man had reincarnated as a python, and therefore the villagers named the python after the late man OMIERI. The Luo community from NYAKACH area traditionally valued Nyelo pythons as a bearer of good luck, and so the appearance of OMIERI was met with open arms and a lot of happiness. The appearance of a python signified that the doors of heaven will be open and bring heavy downpour and bountiful harvest. And since the appearance of OMIERI, the once upon a time dry area received rain that led the people of NYAKACH to receive a bountiful harvest from their farms. The villagers took turns to take care of it. The children were assigned the duty of massaging its long back, while the elders gave it food made for human consumption. From time to time, they would slaughter and sacrifice goat, chicken, and even calves and place it before its path. The villagers believed that if OMIERI ate your offering, then good luck was bound to come your way. Many years later, the story of OMIERI spread like wildfire, and visitors started trolling in from all corners of the world to see the famous OMIERI. And all of a sudden, the small village of Papondeti became a tourist hub. One day, tourists visited the home of OMIERI, and in an attempt to make OMIERI to come out of its hiding for viewing, a local tour guide set a bush on fire, but the fire got out of control and OMIERI suffered very serious burns. OMIERI was then transported to Nairobi in attempts to treat it, but its burns were very severe, and months later, in July 1987, OMIERI died, and it was a shock to many villagers. News of the death of OMIERI solicited a whole emotions from the local members. Many of them blamed the death of OMIERI due to its 3-month stay in Nairobi. Some superstitious elders claimed it was due to its absence from drinking water from River Asau and the Oduru stream, which was believed to have healing and magical powers. It was not long before the people from across Nyanza started to make calls for the return of the snake OMIERI to its ancestral home. The residents of NYAKACH were vocal on the return, since many of them were worried about the disappearance of OMIERI because it gave an importance in their community. Many were somber since they took OMIERI as a gift from God, which was left to them by the ancestral spirits to bring them good luck. They cried for the return of the snake with the fear that if their ancestors got angry, they would curse them and it would lead to unfortunate suffering for the people of NYAKACH. The death of OMIERI was believed to be the cause of long rains that befell the residents immediately they left with her. Heavy rains poured for days and swept away many homes, and a lot of property was lost in the process. The locals believed that it was a sign of anger from the ancestors for letting OMIERI out of the village. The period of the snake's death brewed a lot of ethnic rivalries, customary law, intermarriages, women's rights, and a class of relations. The remains of the largest snake in Kenya are preserved at the Snake Park in Nairobi. The end. If you have enjoyed this story this far, please do not leave without giving it a like, subscribe, and share. And please consider leaving a comment on the comment section telling me whether you enjoyed the story and telling me whatever city or country you're watching me from for me to give you a shout out on the next episode of Wonder Tales by Julian.